What's up, guys? This is Los and Anthony with the Malcontent. We hope you guys are having an excellent Veterans Day weekend. I know I am, and Anthony is too. I saw photos of Anthony out there running in the swamp lands, man.
Running. No, I was just on my morning walk, dude, collecting my thoughts. Just balancing myself out. I guess I don't know.
Getting ready for the podcast, the Malcontent, and we are very appreciative of everyone joining us today. Hey, if you guys have not subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe right now because it helps us grow. And it makes us ever so happy when we see
Ever so happy.
when we see you guys subscribe. Today we have kind of a old man topic. I would call it an old man topic. And
An old man topic.
yeah, I mean this is kind of a cranky old get off my lawn kind of a statement that this guy made to the media. So, every morning we look for stories to talk about on the podcast, and we look through metal injection and we look through blabbermouth, and sometimes there aren't very good stories to talk about, but this one caught our eye because this one kind of resonates with us both, and that is a story that appeared in metal injection. It's a story about the Behemoth's he's the front man, right?
I believe so.
Nergal. Okay, so he appeared recently in an interview with Chaos Zine, and what he said in that interview kind of had us like going, "Wow." He said, "Don't start any bands," and this is advice to young musicians. He said, "Don't start any bands," and I'm not even kidding here. Don't do it. The world is overwhelmed with bands, with records, with albums. There's really no space there for anything. There's only 7 days a week. There's too many tours around. There's too many shows. People don't have and will have less and less money. So all the tours are suffering. Do you really want to put another song on another album that no one will pay attention to? No, you don't want to do that. Go find yourself a proper job, finish university, travel, and enjoy life. Don't do this. Wow. Okay. Initial thoughts there, Sir Anthony.
My initially, I like reading it. He's not wrong. I think there's some. He makes some valid points. I mean, but it goes to his band too. Fucking even big bands, they're putting out records now, and there's so much music out there. There's so many bands putting albums out. Like, you put out an album today, it's forgotten about by tomorrow. So I mean, he's not wrong, dude. His band could put out an album next week, and in a week nobody will really care about it anymore, dude.
Yeah, no.
So.
Yeah, I mean, because as he says in that interview, there are a flood of musicians and bands are popping up, left and right. But here's the thing: if everybody though paid attention to him, and to not start a band, where would the state of music be? There would be no new bands coming out. The music would essentially die. So I don't agree with his statement. I want to see young people starting bands. I want to see new music out there. I for one listen to a lot of old music, right? I listen to a lot of 70s rock, 60s rock. I listen to 90s metal. I still listen to rap metal, and I rarely listen to new stuff because nothing impresses me. But that doesn't mean that I don't want young people, to stop forming bands and making music.
I don't want them to stop forming bands and making music, but I mean, there's no money in it, dude. That's kind of his point, is like there's no money in this. But having said that, if he's so worried about it, then why doesn't he quit?
Yeah.
If there's not enough money out there to be made, then why don't you quit and let the next guy come up behind you and make some money off of it?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
I think that's a good point. And then another point is like, okay, so he's saying there's too many bands out there. All the tours are hurting, so it's kind of hurting his bottom line that there are so many options for people, and people tend to stay home with the whole COVID thing. They'd rather just stay home
But
not.
so you say that though about the or he says that about there's too many people out there going to too many things, blah, and then you know what? Maybe do less concerts, maybe do less festivals. Like I don't know, because the oversaturation goes to the concerts too. Like you see all these damn big ass festivals, like, and I don't know, like I feel like I can go see these bands anytime I want to, because they oversaturate the festivals, dude. Like the concerts, and
Right, right.
I don't know.
Now, the
That makes
money.
I don't know if that makes any sense, but like
No, I think it does,
yeah,
and it depends on where you are in the country too. Though, New York people aren't in California's worlds away, and if there's a festival in California that you want to see in New York, well, you'd be happy to see it if it came to New York. Like
yeah.
Outside Lands was just here in Sacramento, and there are tons of good bands there. Tons. I wish I would have
In
gone.
Sacramento, I thought that was in San Francisco.
Oh, not Outside Lands. I'm sorry. It's
Aftershock.
Aftershock. That's right.
Yeah,
Two
yeah.
or 3 day festival there. But anyways, back to what you said about the money. So there's no money in music. So why do people do it? Why do people still play music?
It has to be. Well, hopefully it's for the passion, dude. Like, but before we started recording today, you asked me like if I would tell my son not to start a band.
Yeah, exactly. And I want to ask you that now. Q's
I
playing in
have told
bands.
my son not to start a band. I told him, like I told him I was like, "What do you want to do with your life?" And he goes, "I want to play music, or I think I'm going to pursue music." And I was like, "The fuck you are," like like I want him to have a happy life and to have like a successful life. And there's not any success to be had from playing music. It's a different time, dude. When you could chase the rock and roll dream, like. But how do you chase that rock and roll dream when everybody and anybody can upload their music and
Yeah.
share their music with everybody, and it just gets lost, dude? It's so.
So is he discouraged to start a band, or is he just kind of like,
No,
yeah, yeah, whatever, dad.
he may be like whatever, dad, but and he's not discouraged to like start a band. He wants to start a band, and I'm all for that. Like
Yeah.
play music, be good at it, but don't think that that's going to be what you're going to make your living off of.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
um, so no, I don't agree with him telling people to not start bands. Start bands, jam, like create. Go have fun doing that, but don't think that you're gonna make a career out of it because he's right. You're probably not.
You're
So,
probably not. No, I mean, and it's like you said, it's back in the day when you can just take a van to LA and play a few shows and get discovered, get a record deal, and then the next thing you know, you're playing these big festivals and stuff.
or at
That's
least have the option or the hope that you can go down to like where you needed to go to be seen. Like you don't even really have that anymore, do you? Like
yeah.
so many people hope to get discovered off a little short, TikTok videos as musicians now. Like and yeah.
It's definitely a different landscape now, man. I mean, the whole TikTok thing and people dancing to the songs and your song can potentially go viral, but there's so many people out there who are doing them and it's like it's oversaturated. So I do agree with that, but yeah, I mean, I'm with you where if you want to do music, do it for the passion and do it for the love of the craft. Do it to sharpen your skills and do it to have
Yep.
fun. Above all, do it to have fun. But it's not going to put food on your table. It's not going to pay your light bill or any other bills unless unless
You're that 1%.
you're that 1% that actually makes it.
Yeah, yeah. So
But anyways,
I mean the way, but I mean if that's all you're really focusing, like on to play music, like making money, then I've always felt like you're doing it for the wrong reason. And of course, everybody would love to get paid doing what they're passionate about. You know, like of course, I would love to be paid to play music, but that wasn't the original reason why I ever picked up a guitar. You know, like um, so yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
like don't do it for the money, do it for the
no,
love.
definitely not. Definitely not. But we want to know in the comments what you guys think of this topic. Do you agree with him? Do you think that people should stop forming bands? Because there's just no future in it. Let us know in the comments. And again, please subscribe to the channel. Help us grow. We want to get to that 1,000 subscriber list, so we can quit our jobs and live off of YouTube money. Kidding, kidding. We'll never do that. We're just doing this for
Yeah,
fun.
because I mean, everybody has podcasts now, dude. So like, you know, when does this becomes a oversaturated medium? You know, like
Exactly.
again,
But we don't do it for money. We do it for fun. We do it for fun.
yeah, we do it for the smiles.
Anyways, guys, we'll catch you guys later on the Malco cast. Thank you guys for joining us. And with that, peace.
Peace.